Okay, an update to the controller thing. So, I remembered I've got this old controller here. I actually bought that controller as a replacement for this controller. And the reason why I replaced this controller was the trigger buttons stopped working. I believe it was the right trigger specifically wasn't working properly. I mean, similar issue to the thumbsticks here. I mean, it's all potentiometer based. Anyway, so this one, don't think it's coming up very well, but it's pretty grimy. Yeah, I don't think I can adjust the exposure control on the fly, but either way, it's pretty grimy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this one apart, just kind of clean this off. I mean, I don't even want to touch these thumbsticks. They got stuff on them. I don't even know what it is, but I'm gonna take it apart. I'm gonna click little cleaning just so I can even touch it. Put it back together and plug it in and see how it's doing compared to the other one. Anyway, so I changed my mind. So, I mean, the dirt appears to be kind of all on the surface. So I think I'm just gonna, do a surface cleaning. I mean, there's not really a need to take the whole thing apart just for cleaning. I mean, there's probably more dirt on the inside, but I just want it to be clean enough that I can touch it. I mean, I have no idea what that stuff is, but I just want it gone so I can touch it and plug it in and see how it's doing compared to the other controller. So, again, trying to do this one-handed, not the easiest thing, but going for it. I got myself a little alcohol swab here. So the alcohol swab's not turning black, so it's probably not rubber degradation, which is good. So let's get this kind of all around here. So my goal for this, right? Because if I remember, these thumbsticks were still pretty good, right? If I remember that correctly. So my goal is to maybe, salvage one of the two thumbsticks, right? And, just kind of put it on the new controller, all right? Because other than the left thumbstick, everything works pretty well on the new controller. I mean, the triggers are working perfectly on the gray controller, right? And the right thumbstick, if I remember, was also working pretty well. It's only the, whatchamacallit. It's only the left thumbstick that's not working so well. Yeah, you can see it's also pretty dirty here. I mean, this controller's been wrapped up and stored for like 6 years, so it's also like way overexposed here. Oh yeah, because the exposure control is going for the black control, the dark controller, and I'm a pretty pasty white guy. But either way, go for that. Yeah, that's good enough. All right. Oh, actually, there's still some stuff over here. All right, that'll do. Okay. So now, let me go ahead and plug this in. Where is the end of the cable? Alright. I'm sure you heard the little Windows boopity boop. Set up USB game controllers. It's also kind of hard to look at a screen through another screen. We'll go for this one, properties. Oh, look at that. That's really good. Look at that. Let's see, left stick. Or, sorry, right stick. The other one was the left stick. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's that. Okay, yep. So let me try to get this on camera here. Yep. Yeah, the right trigger is completely unusable. Let's see how does the left trigger do. And again, this is hard because I'm holding the phone with one hand and the... Anyway, so the trigger, well, left trigger's alright. Right trigger is unusable. Also, these wired controllers don't have any vibration, which is kind of ironic because it's like, oh, the one that's powered by batteries has vibration, but the one that isn't doesn't. Let's test the buttons here. Oh, that's right, that does that. I always forget about that. Anyway. Yeah, so... And again, that's the important one, because that's... Right, left stick click. Left stick works perfectly fine. And for that matter, the right stick also works perfectly fine. So, here's the plan. Right? I am going to take the left stick out of this controller. And I'm going to transplant it onto the other controller. And then I'll have a perfectly working controller. Okay, I'm back. So, got this one apart just to make sure that they're together. Now, I had this one apart yesterday, just to try and, like, you know, see if there was anything obviously wrong with the thumbstick. I mean, I couldn't see anything. Anyways, what I did see was that, so those thumbsticks do look identical to these thumbsticks. Now, these, I mean, they don't come off that easily, but they do come off just by pulling them off. So this thumbstick appears to be identical to these thumbsticks. I mean, it's even got the same configuration where the right thumbstick is just, you know, identical to the left thumbstick but upside down. Again, here on the, well, I guess I should take the board out so we can look at the bottom too. So here's the plan. Is I'm gonna get a can of, you know, can of air, right? Can't believe I didn't have one of those before, right? Try to dust out the inside of this one, again, by taking it apart, spraying inside. Put it back together, see, you know, does dusting it work? I mean, it's probably not, because again, it's a potentiometer. Right? Potentiometer-based thumbsticks are known to just reach end of life and fail, so it's probably not a matter of just cleaning it. It is probably dead, but we know this one's alive. But again, just blowing air in there is a lot easier than desoldering and resoldering. So if that doesn't work, which it probably won't, I'm gonna have to take this one a little more apart, right? Desolder this thumbstick, right? Desolder that thumbstick, swap them. I mean, obviously I don't need an extra thumbstick and an extra controller lying around. I mean, I might as well put this thumbstick over here, right? That way, at least the control, at least it has it, you know. It'll also be good practice because I'm not like the solder guru, right? You know, so practicing on the dead one should give me some more confidence to, you know, use the live one. Although obviously they'll both have to be unsoldered first. But either way, that's the plan. Is, you know, try to just dust this off. If that doesn't work, which it probably won't, desolder, desolder. You know, right? Put this one over here and put that one over there. And then I should have a perfectly functioning controller.